Hello, it's Ash and welcome back to my channel. Now welcome into this 5-minute pre-run activation drills. We're going to focus on warming up those muscles, making sure that we're getting good activation in the muscles so that when we're ready to run, all of these muscles are switched on, they are working, our brain is communicating to those muscles and we are ready to go. So we're going to make a start with our hips. We're going to open up our hip flexors, or we're going to open up our hips and wake up our hip flexors and our groin. We're going to stand on the spot. We're going to do a few little jogs on the spot. A couple of little steps, drive one knee up, open it out nice and slowly, a few little steps in between, and then onto the other side. So up nice and slow. I'm going to try and keep it bang on 5 minutes, around 5 minutes. And again, a few little steps, nice and light. Try and land on the balls of the feet as you get your steps in between. So really light heel kiss and drive the knee up. Really wake up those hips. Really wake up your groin. Get those arms moving a little bit as well. Oh, skipped that one through talking. Those arms moving in the middle so you wake up the torso as well. Think about keeping your posture nice and tall. So again, we're activating the tummy muscles, the core, preparing our mind and body for our run. And then we've got one more each side. And I'm going to adjust this mat because it's going everywhere. And then we're going to go into the glutes, so the big bum muscles that that stabilize our pelvis and also create a lot of power. So we're going to start, you can hold onto a wall if you want to. We're going to kick the heel back on the right leg, nice and slow, good squeezes of the bum. Not nice and slow, sorry, but good activation. Kick the heel back, come back forward, come back to where it started from. Again, really focus on the bum. Keep the head up nice and tall. So it should be the bum muscle working. Maybe a little bit of hamstring as well at the back, but keep the leg relatively straight. I'm going to change into the other leg in 3, 2, 1, and switch. Keep that standing knee slightly bent. And again, really focusing on that glute max muscle, the big bum muscle, which really generates the power. So it effectively helps do this as we run. Sort of pull our leg or pull ourselves across the floor, across the planet as we run. Keep breathing. So it generates that power to propel us forwards. Okay, I'm going to go into the side now. So the glute medius, so the muscle at the side of the hip, we're going to stand. Again, if you need to, you can get a balance here, but we're going to squeeze that leg nice and straight. Toes point forwards. Don't let the toes open out, because the quads will start doing the work. We want that muscle there, near the hip, right near the hip bone. It should feel like a tennis ball. We want that muscle working. So really important area, the glute medius. It's a weak area for many runners, many people, especially desk workers when we sit on our glutes all day. And this muscle, when we get it active, it helps stabilize our hips as we land on every single foot contact, so we don't get that hip dropping. It helps that, which also, that's going to help out the knee. Let's switch sides onto the other side. Again, toes point forwards. The weight comes from the hip, not the thighs. Keep a slight bend in that standing knee. Keep breathing. So we've got the hips, the hip flexors, the groin active and ready to go. We've got the glute muscles, the big glute max and the glute medius. And then we're going to go into the calves and quads in a moment. Okay, last one. And okay, so now we're just going to, a little bit of a jog on the spot, and then again waking up those calves, but we're going to go in for a little bit of a calf bounce. So we're going to go as if we're starting to skip with a rope now. So again, balls of the feet landing with a really light heel kiss, nice and light. Like this. Again, keep your head up nice and tall. Really waking up those calf muscles, getting them active. Also the big toe muscles, so think about pushing the big toes into the floor. Activate the arches of the feet. And now we're going to take it into a sort of bent knee version. So we're bringing the quads into play now, so the thighs. So go a little bit lower and then hop in place like this. With a bent knee, you should bring the quads into play more. So you should be getting toes, feet, calves and quads. We're nearly there. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and jog on the spot. We're almost ready to run. So jogging on the spot, head up nice and tall, loosening those arms, just give them a little bit of an exaggerated movement. Remind ourselves while we're running today, so what is your purpose for running? Have a big smile on your face. We're about to do something that we love doing, which is running. Well done for being here, really activating all of those really important muscles on your run. Make sure you go and run within less than 5 minutes now. You are ready, your body is prepped, your mind is prepped. Have a great run. If you could just give this a thumbs up or put thanks for the video in the comments, I do greatly appreciate it. Have a fantastic run, and I shall see you back here for the post-run stretch. Well done.